Hello everyone! Welcome to Óbidos. We're going to explore a bit outside of Lisbon. Oh yeah, gallop away, son. I'm not doing this alone. This time, I have a tour guide. His name is Nuno. He's a native Portuguese, but have lived in Ireland for over 20 years. He's gonna tell us more about our trip.
One of our first kings decided to give this town, this little village inside the walls, to the queen. So Afonso II gives to his wife, Leonor is her name. We nicknamed this place the Queen's Town, and it remained over the centuries, over the dynasties. The queens were always very welcome here. 49 people still live inside the walls, but most houses, they turn into accommodations for tourists. They do every year a medieval fair and everyone dresses up as medieval times. They do some games, just playing around with swords, duels with horses.
Can I take a moment to admire these well-maintained motorways with olive trees growing on either side?
That's Óbidos. It has 5 churches inside that small location. So that just tells how religious this country is.
Behind the walls?
Yeah, behind the walls there is 5 churches. You'll see 5 towers with bells and everything.
All the same dominion or
there is only one religion in this country. Centuries ago you couldn't even speak about any other religion, you would probably kill. So you see 2 towers of 2 churches just there.
That little tower with a round.
And I know there is 2 more. I'm checking this place to see if I could park around here, but it's always very busy. No. So this is a water aqueduct. It was to bring water into Óbidos, okay? Comes from the spring up there. This 12th century.
If you remember from my flight over here, we flew over another aqueduct in Lisbon. Can you see how symmetrical and strong these structures are to carry water between places? It's incredible. I was fully prepared to deep dive into various churches and church history. I was going to climb up to the top of the wall around the town to show you the landscape. But Nuno had something else in mind.
I'm sure you heard about ginginha. It's a liqueur, a sour cherry liqueur. It's very famous all over Portugal, but it's originally from Óbidos. We're all going to try a ginginha. It's a shot, it's a little cup. In the last 20 years, they decide to add a chocolate cup to this drink. So you actually eat the cup after drinking the liquor.
I did so like everybody else and thoroughly enjoyed it. Then when I looked at the walls again, I noticed something's missing. There's actually no handrails. a slightly dangerous activity when you've just had 20% alcohol. Maybe I should walk it off first.
What are you having?
I'm gonna have the
I've destroyed the cake. I'm not gonna make it as a food vlogger. Let me stick to history then. But wait. This is a bookshop inside a 12th century church that has been rebuilt in 1772. And there's a seminar happening.
Eu aprendi os diálogos realmente, e não é uma brincadeira, assim, a gente aprende diálogos ouvindo. Quando a gente tenta falar muito mexicanas, eu acho que é óbvio, a espanhol do México, principalmente do Estado, enquanto a espanhol eu tenho uma coisa assim, meio napolitana. É muito legal, assim, essa aproximação com idiomas distantes, porque a gente aprende a se desprender, aprende a olhar para o outro também. E eu acho que essa é a forma mais enriquecedora para você voltar a se olhar e talvez reconhecer os...
It's a coincidence that we came during the FOLIO International Literary Festival, but it's been a major annual event in Portugal since 2015.
UNESCO 2015 gives Óbidos the Literature Prize, UNESCO Capital of Literature. Like, it's where you find very old bookstores with old books, with second-hand books. I think there is one in Lisbon, it's probably older, really.
There's one in Porto.
There is another one in Porto, very famous, really, as well.
Who is he?
He's a writer, a Portuguese writer. He got a Nobel Prize in 1998.
For a minute, I thought it was Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. I know who José Saramago is, but even if you don't, it's very easy to immerse yourself in the various FOLIO venues. The literary festival has transformed public spaces, libraries, mobile libraries, even the sardine store that I mentioned in my last video. A lot of medieval towns stay proud of their history and just let things be. Here, there's a sense of renewal and energy. Or maybe it's the Chinchilla talking. Anywho, the literary festival was more than just books. It also has musical performances and promotes the arts. I mean, won't you fall in love with this? Whoever had the guts to say, "I have a dream," that there'll be an annual literary festival in a small town 90 kilometers away from Lisbon. People will have to travel and parking space is difficult to find. Portuguese will be the main language used, and I'm confident that sponsors and local businesses will support this financially. If you build it, they will come. Well, hats off to this person, because people like myself sure love this.